Area busiafo ya da mo ase ma mo monya bra twa me adan ho akwa aba afi ye de Ghana nkomo no ebremo na ansana no Saturday na yeminu aba Rosemary Efia Samoa o Techiman birthday Efia happy birthday belated one nyame insha onye okese na onye wakoma so ade nyina ema nti efie nyina busiafo ni nyina ho Rosemary Efia Samoa ema belated happy birthday. Yo, and then somewhere daba maso ebedwendwen ho no kan kwanhia asem ye de gya kama ne ye ntumi nya kan ye guso a ye pe no so ano no indiscipline nso koso no so tim de kwanhia ne ba in fact human error is an indiscipline si ye hwe na nka ye di ahohye so a bi anka ye kura maye nti na daily graphic the above front page neglected tragedy, road accident, real pandemic ampa say pandemic pa ibia na eni wiase nyina enti say ye ha na ye beka say ye de be epidemic kra epidemic ya edi ewu pa esen covid no eno road accident yen kan say na ye wo hwe 207 pa boss nkoncha bebre 207 wo fra wo se wakrafi wo motetar ho pick up wa bucket no efunu simu fundaka simu na nipa tete so okoka we wo matwitwa bi wasen adi watem kra ka ho yen ka ne sen na ayeye afei anopai na mi bomu na ye hopisa nka ye benya general secretary ama NDC na so ye nya ne die na deputy national organizer wa ha entifuni wa pagafo ho enti esimu a ye bedi sa nkomo no nso and the new publisher diaba NDC in crisis as leaders warn party to stop copying MPP wonum ko mu hwemu die bia omukohwe 2020 abana ayeto ye no rules ahodo a sectors no military and access security play the ECA ye omo ankasa nso omo chefa mu de ene de keka ho omo wie no omo se e wo se onum hyase di changes ahodo oba ena party no mpanimfo ni bia na se omo a omo ye founding members ni bi so akasa fa ho se he mon sign mochi na mon kofa probity and accountability ni social justice no ebi so say mamu kohwe MPP fo na monkokopeni amabasa enti ene yebedi sa enkomo no eso. Then on the front page of Daily Post, Colonel Damwa accuses Double and Co of frustrating subs officials at Kotoka. Bema Double idia wo Double ni hu eno so se customs fo ani abre a wonum pese wonum ye adwuma ewo eho man no di dwumadi ahye wonum nsa no ebinum so say we are the power from above enti jaye ne enso yenye ne aye pese yeye ne sa ye de sa yo man a ebeyeye ana we enensem nsa no pay ye baba bedwendwe eho from NDC deputy national organizer ma NDC chief Nixon Bini ewa ha and from the NPP tafo emrahye bedwani honorable Vincent Echo Asefua if you happy na Vincent ni timi ye ni middle name say so no twere no a minimum ade Echo Vincent Asefua munye UK trained one first name first middle name then surname hair black plains o mami tu sa bomb sa ebusan for ye mamu ache mamu akwaba ejoso bro chief jemdoi
yeah, Obinazi.
Chawara so Obinazi sister ni hu ya. If you boko. E call one meeting ni bia.
Sure.
Wo friend then.
Oh yeah.
Meeting abedi no order.
Oh yeah, retreat for reorganization.
Retreat for reorganization. Yeah. Okay. You be there hon komo. Now so tafo to say.
NDC in crisis.
O yonko abodwe ehia no wasansu asi wudie ho mu ya mu break 8 ya amanfo yi omuti omunyi omuti mo aka mo asem awie o say
karma is always a bitch.
Oh, so you know and yeah edru wa chief so be kayo set a football call there you are no pay that mo ase ne mo adaje a mo the first part of your day no afemi ye mo me any kind social issue influence na ya ko politics no serious politics we be say mo akra mo be ka bibia politics because we are all political animals but ya na ye hwe ni se ne ma ni bi ho no mo a e ka ya se ye the Ghana politics and said the Ghana define politics near different. Ghana politics means NDC and PP. Say oh ye ne sa pena fe asem no ajegon chief kan kwanhia na no na me ka say bi wo ho no mo a state institutions be ye wo mu fam de but ye ne ankasa nipa no ahweye ni abotre a ye nyanti na wa wo hwe ne daily graphic da wonim front page ya we yo hyenkani form so ana aban na anye kwan ana posi nkese se posi jono ka se hey muntitinsi form na enkosi da ben ene ye be blame state institutions abra yen omanfo no yensu yenhu ne se asudie bi da ye so se ye pese ye kwan so no eye kama ema ye nyina
yo ya me da se de me fa we free kasidu na mecha awu na wahwefo nyinara na Ghana fo a wajibiri nkankan NDC fo a wajibiri wo hwe we free anapei no ye ma onachi na ya hya wonzin so de wachia na ombui enti break akrabi no ndema nyina ba fine asemi a ebisei it has to do with ahanyimpa nankasa ye wo man mu na ofi hian ye do so a wa co leadership
okay
because ya ehwe mfonyini ya order graphic in enyimia ehun den crofo tantan card
yeah
crofo akweyi a se be funu daka echire a wa afofo damadi ni nyina na nyina ejitum de pepe order we bumrado
yeah
enti order mra ye adwuma yenya so ejitum so de nyimpa na wotena no so wajitum de ma wo ye onye but you see say emma nyimpa kwana ma ofi do botum wa ye ntietie aboboboa no ebinum ba fadam kwana do
okay
the minti na ye wo sabi institutions are the way then we correct the matter
okay
and now what we have to look at as a country in there nyimpa na wo bobu mra do nti ye wo mra ne ye san wo institutions it is clear evidence wo hold nyimpa no wo rubudo institutions na wo be ye djuma no so no ho so wo ye ho na djuma na se ihwe paper ni ma na ekenkana accident we see within the first quarter about 700 and something 771
yeah
now within 3 months sabi corona by or for nyimpa within 3 months nyimpa hin wo wi so if you check who there apart from onu no ya yem hihyen bibi wo ho ya adwene mbada o ya yem hihye pa na damenze me nyina sabi nkrofo wo bumbrado wo traka na pempem do won susu police fu ni bi su krapo wo hu a wo bu wanyu agudo damenze me nyina na yebotumi aka ho asem na ya check wona na National Road Safety Authority odo gira na nado
okay
me kenkan pepe na I was a bit disappointed because we raise issues be a ohia but on stop accident talking about the fact that we engage private no public transport in other 1 year manifest manifest ne be ma detail that I mean ya na Vincent ye kokumase
okay
enti ye kokumase anope kai ne edikoi manifest ho ye din wo but sabi knowing the people are awful them bus and unstoppable them and some na ayo kodo mama accident but accident ni bi ho obotu won avoid but and so onam there the rubon kodo bambo road safety fu one cambom make a bambo a police to be precise MTTD road safety fu woba cambom no we used to civil society organizations Emma the munkrofi one ma hon se be me gidide asoman your budget ayedema won was the edwuma the men no order work na se budget ni nye inafa another se be omusun won edwuma ni a yeso ye ba we free do any opportunity a etum ye the ana two more authorities order what because it is about time ye ba ye nhihye bi a de biara ye ba kan sem bi manyim party it is a nyim party that the masemi na work men full the embassy internet and apempem sabi etuka men num nsa ansa na akọ if a passengers are men fam brodo aha or you overspeeding na men co overspeeding dem de rubo nyina akọdo na se nyimpa nte a na fi odum pempendu bi na se de ru na wabo na ame mako overspeeding na wachima I cannot call Vincent Doye honorable MP.
I also said they will born enko ye
ana. Oh, yembo de hurubia.
Oh, sir.
I mean, tell me how program is sebi de rubo edwuma na ye. Catch them. Ahon one office ha. Sebi nhihye awowo in a year. Offer a car kwan ho nsem ho. Oye authority no do obode ru no engage in one. Onyi ho na ye. Ye fi ho a emi so metena chiri me monitor. me pede me share the number of media stations me who there in the first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter, why here say be program bia ofi bri to bri no them the rubon record and paying full bet na watch him civil society organizations when you want share warm on information and once we to wait to anamona wakadama seven. That is how we can fight that because you see yimpa that saying the naso eden until the more I able to the man amona yimpa sube hunde impempena ye dun se kwaye boni bi na imranu somu onam de rubona de do bia ye nti wara cry fair there could be ho na akwa catch. You know we live in a country yen dzinye de ye hwe ye hu yechi.
Yeah.
Nti asema to na wo was there men you overtaking na ko overtaking na asema ban instead of you to face the law the moment a law ne ben wo na hwehwe the alternative dey betu menyu obi na enye na akasa ma onye obi so akasa na we ja ho ana and people take the law into their hands. Nti no I will call on them National Road Safety Authority for there. When you MTTD, they should come together. What they should do in there, if you look at what's the last year, 2020, the first quarter, we did about 529 or something. We lost people.
Yeah.
This time, the 29% increment.
I feel be a caution.
It is telling you that there should be a strategic decision.
Okay, well, mutu anamoni be a business to levy no one. De buy and it's a cabi say acquainting fear. Nanka towing car quackofano. Yan shadanti as your papa and ne crankrata and be abase or more dream who says sa in shisheno and Simra back.
To levy no. Yanko Fakan, I was one of the people. I supported that today.
Okay.
Say sikasem na yefi de ode ye hu bibia. Let's work on the amount involved in terms of sika grofubo tua through the VL. But oyada ye here as a man. But yeah, you agree with me there. Accident obesi kwandra obe to car. Another obe jawo hon. Wo jawo ho anu to mo cause accident. But that is not the only factor. It is ya to levy Nasa asema American road safety fu we to the man na money. Here yeah, quite politics. Look at the number of civil society organizations are over up. Some of people and there were a lot of them are once were transport. Okay. It is for them to identify them, sit them down and tell them how I operate them they will born okodo. Now once what support one will quite be do. Now why a partnership? And
what about I notice Galam said yeah national dialogue. Yeah. And any enquenchiano so a queen pa. Oh. And yen having national dialogue. So, MTTD, road safety, transport operators, civil society for our from we womote. Na afe yen nim common say adie we su queen and crofo.
Obi catch them and then a prophetess coming because or your project Center for Transport Security Dialogue. Warrior Kwana over Fada, one in some trophy. You see, I didn't baby away done or that privately no, and I was started there. You push it, okay. So that said dialogue no record na a ban police, ebia transport minister, ebia road safety. Now had to sound that fro such an important thing not privately in Crawford Bohunka. Why you who did it or ya da ye baby share had discuss now a fraud MTT the number the whole country will be looking at you until you have answers until when that one starts but government should quickly almost starting and now I have kwana over fada over so damadinim na wejina damadini jina ye nyina ye bo hu kwan bia quickly no ye botum ya fight because you see if there is nobody left because of accident or record as be tafrache ejuma ya no pe ho na obohwe ahen ye ejuma ye as politicians he say bi nyimpa wana na obaka na yetum ye nya power na ya be ye hihye ye za ma ho enti oye area bia we have to look at it na ye hwe kwana and the police people no so no they should be up and doing look and then dynamic fi Volta region merba police be was stop them because of your car glass up there or your king to stop nya do stop o chinchina there say be or harazo but or stop them no we be some there e be ereko hin anafi hin another abadin or record meanwhile there was a truck a woman yima I mean me feel that damn truck ni po nyi do cross and so but damn truck when di 10 seconds ship na cars o je chiri ono nti me bisa mo ho de me bisa nde truck no roko no o feel there bibia anya okay with it also when you want akasa wa caution na me say no caution ya caution so obi kra repa no ho na njaman odru na bi ye do boto no do a o ka na so dan na ebotu me lose focus
and that just a track na niam so wo
wa park njama se biru sa badu
and so a problem
atama me gana sa but you see ono nyen asem and on shut down for obian baby aye kwa bruchi na aja yenyi ji ho a eya na ese holiday you are going there because system no ye juma Adasa, and we also have a role to play. Okay. Now, as we are playing that role, a band should be up and doing because on the pen over to Martin Obia. And see, kasa, ye the beko akoso enodo. Now, ye hope there on ye kasa debiara.
Okay.
Ye can obofa about na we too why me bana menye discuss bibi wo echi there ado kun man onye there say nkrofo opportunity to serve. One kasa won fa new team bi amba dem me pede me yeyi na me jeyi wo ho maye kwa waka de ya betina hayi e no de dem insisting or the bay na mo nyipa no betina all the person is looking at there what exists in America be follow and when we do that we won't go anywhere
any day as honorable member ye pay any day
yeah my member of the case is na me chair ye Tafo constituency for in Ampenyo for woman him for
MP voice abafum kasa na
Tafo him funya ne pankono him for
anyway listen sorry me congratulate you
and say by medical come see afin na me hu
that's true I one person abo hombo ma menyo aso because Menyumuye, and I mean, Messi Matoto, and I'm happy for you, baby, my quack. Keep it up.
Namisha, Medasi. Na party in Penufe, Tafo constituency, within chance with the Amamo. Na ya no crewo, Munise, and Rami who bar chatibia, meaning Sena City FM for na ya.
Yeah.
Na Omaye, the distinction between the number of people on who as far as COVID-19 are concerned. And almost a year for a road accident for the same period.
Yeah.
The same period that is from January to March.
Okay.
Now, we share COVID-19, the annual. I buy, I spend so much money. So much. Sika, I spend it from March 20th. I started to say a year lockdown. Ebesi Samri. Many need say 10% cramp you spend it as far as road safety.
Okay, road safety, okay.
Now, bar chart in the metro, any pair from the same period is about 408.
So it's less.
It's less as compared to 771. Meanwhile, we have spent so much on COVID-19. Now, idea about what you better.
Because also the mode of transmission
absolutely but there are a lot of things that who change the
that's true
be buy no na HIV in fact HIV is not as serious as to say hepatitis B. For hepatitis B bet me okun wa bra wo ni na so aban any team for ye say as a matter of urgency, as a matter of importance. Ye dey ya dream na beko a road safety ho sensem. And into now can many agent say the way a abuginapo from the lands ministry has started with stakeholder engagement as far as galamsey ye concern. We can also focus, give the same attention to road safety. So the stakeholders in Nabe to me about together to raise the conversation. So you call no a DNA between me also mine. Nipa every in fact don't check the records now. 2015 we had about 1,802 or more. 2016 the only time above was in 2017. Even from that, from 2017 2018 number no jump here. 2019 a jump here. 2020 as a jump here.
And your question said 2017, a year,
so that we can probably replicate it. She, yeah, onam Kaswa coins now so they call Cape Coast.
Cape Coast, yeah.
Minim who has been doing that road safety for probably Ubedru I say 30 people died here. Ubedru I say 20 people died here. Just a nipa 20 wu ha. Ubedru I say nipa 15 wu ha. A form of creating an awareness to the general public. Say out of probably reckless driving and in nipa wu ha because of accident. Na yeah, sometimes onamwa na behunu car speed bi odba betwa ho no ase odi ogina ho
o se wo konso nkwa na
meanwhile all these signals are already on the road say we should be careful and we should be disciplined enough, yet people are not disciplined. In fact, don't hear the causes a mass doing now, but indiscipline is a key. Law enforcement
come on. Wo jai no a won hye ne ho so da se eninti na ye nim papa nso ye jai boni enti na chief ka se esese MTTD for presence no ye feel it and the regular na okoi na near baba you na pebi kakra mai we should feel it more than that.
Yeah, kwakwa se bambo ho sensem she se bambo no wa as an individual. So one take you personal security here. Na so person ujina and I say depending on the government or the state machinery say me bon ho ban. You might make a mistake. And in my order of preference, another scale of preference, you know, I will always make sure say the personal discipline of an individual. Yeah, they are not to so and we are very, very important and key. Yeah. Education and an achieve can.
Okay.
I was going to just a second. As a more can I agree with him. Sign or what's in Impa 28 into a buying form will be in there driving school.
Yes.
Obebi so echo test echo license said the car na BBC do na entroy wodo na refocuser
yes
obebi so there line no da kwan nim the hu line no another entroy no ho ne bahwe eyim da kaka de hu entroy na efela because what attention odo kokwan no do
yes
enti them education no
yes.
I agree with you the board no ho but ma make sure you there enwa odo oye enough yenu anumi what na ho work hwe driver nyi bi o ha or drive for 20 years onye fault but on tebrofo usande onyi onko
oye mate no
I mean I will be my yedu obi kra o mate kra o wie from 5 but obi so ha onyi on tebrofo
no
nti dam nyimpande no na se Vincent na yi hurricane which is good na nyimpan we hu no otrado no rokwa na che de se bi advert na ye da to hon se bi dam nyimpa party pen yenyan ho faso won enti no yemfa kwan bi dunia fa bi
nti education dey e be but ye hu ye nkrofo no say wo peculiar problem
yeah okay yeah try it that one you can't take it away
multifaceted but adie ba ko a wo se nyina ehunu say issues be bring betimi aba together and say it may reduce the impact and I say it may reduce road accidents in this country. Indiscipline ya ba ko say the law enforcement e ka ho. In fact, said the city here yakwan mpo our town and development planning. Said the here yakwan mpo no. I don't see a difficult situation my as a man.
Abrante video say onam kwan so Frank upon say road markings they work from the HA lane we unse far paper.
No cre.
Enti driver ni no kro huni lane.
No cre.
Zebra crossing so far paper.
No cre.
Driver ni dru ase obegina say aha yes say nipa twam no what the speed. Enti so obi na etwa mu apew what the bon.
Yeah, unim ufri Accra na okukumase. Or better still free Accra so Kumase ba Accra. On said there's a certain portion of the road no dual carriage 2-2.
Yeah, to say nkoko at least minimum nkoko.
Aha, ufiri nkoko.
So bi nam ha.
Yes.
Yeah, mo amoba Accra no nam through say na de ofiri Kumase ba no so nam.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
If we see yes akwan no. How many times ni ate say accident only on that stretch of the road?
Nkofo. Yeah.
Because accident ebe hu Kumase Accra road bi anasa Accra Kumase road bi. Obi kopo bi.
Head on ne.
Sa no manwa. And to that stretch of the road in Nkwano, hardly would you find accident on that stretch of the road. It should tell us something as a nation.
That the road is also a factor.
Absolutely. And I make kind of say a conglomerate of issues.
Of course.
Yeah.
I mean, a bit to me, I tisa. I have problems.
Say, yeah, do na ne boede.
But that is
if you are be yen kakra.
But yeah, basically, you're spending on COVID-19.
Sure.
Assuming say COVID-19 is going to be with us. The kind of rate at TNR for about 4 years, 5 years. It means as a nation, we cannot have an excuse. Say we will spend so much money on roads. The president has already indicated, say, 2020 was a year of roads, 2021 is also going to be a year of roads. I agree with him perfectly. But as much as possible, I was saying a deliberate attempt in learning from the past. The past, you know, say, roads are, no dual carriage. For accidents in mano. It means we are doing something right. We should be able to replicate it as a nation.
Okay.
Because from some of these things, you know, most of them or some of them are supposed to be development agents. And trade development agents for us as a nation. I know that a GDP and some economic factors in But if you are losing all these people, then it means as a nation we are not doing well. Yeah. Make a sakakra about toll levies and something.
Okay.
A very key if we say, and also a contributee to be part of your problems as a nation. Share onam kwaho na obomu say articulate power pake at a point with him say are so much close to the curve, that is if not in the curve. I say, and people so I say. In fact, from Kumasi to Accra, there's a certain stretch of the road that will try job in Accra. Accra mo drew Konongono. Omaya kwano about 3 lanes.
Okay.
Cars like I said, most of the time, most of the cars not parking just like that. There was a time when I made for me who said 2 of these cars I say at 2 different weights of the routes.
I don't know how I will be boy when you come with the banana. You cannot obi catch and say, Casa Cassia no mostly mu free yen and mo free be mine kayak and Burkina ne inland places never before Munyamano. Or move to mine in the Abia and ye cry one near man ultimate loading a map big. Obechum or your checkpoints in now could do one Ghana border no honum de anu yi so if so already chrome no ye manu rem nti obeye de eye afen so obehwa ne se car ne se ya no wagya ne ho because yes say unya ko kan say pe Ekowa street na mo harass me na mo ye say because na no de see water san no ha no. How can car be say wo krom finfini? One for triangle and see.
Yeah, number 7.
But
one for triangle.
Say akra bi si o. Maybe akra bi say wo kwani.
Eh fa me
oh, after traffic light no other football police for no police station.
You know.
Can I say?
And at the same place where you know before the traffic light na say pay nti after ni the na say wo furaba se see you know.
Na yeah. Say ukura
Ekowa street
only the kwakura ni kru
driver wo ba Ghana wo free Ekowa's country e ba Ghana and say wo di emra ne so and say emra no so ye so enforce ya na
you proffer the solutions by knowing where the problem is coming from. You just guess because the entire the kura ukromu a wusuro so the beko because you ma won fan rem but you're able to pass through the checkpoints of Ghana. Where's the problem coming from?
I don't get you.
I
don't get you. Is it?
I don't know.
But me to me can say assume.
What's it? Say on to me ra onunu
ko. Say car no. Say the okay. Ya born ma.
Yeah.
Or the
say wakolo dia from Tema. Wa be fa nema o Tema. Ayema.
Yes.
Oh, in fact, sometimes omu do achimoto overhead wa. Na choke was.
Yes.
Omu yiso no wa be sen ko. Nti just odru baby a cable na wire wa na omu didua. Apeja. Or the sanka kranka sa all the way to say to Burkina,
right?
All the way to Paga.
Check through our checkpoint.
But odru Paga obe cross akọ Burkina na no wa yiso no aye ne level because ni mai ni mu no ye ma ne mfa ne ma ne tintin sa anko.
So the point I was making is say aye den na hold you nim so ntimi mfa real. But in our territory when you are going to be the pass through all our checkpoints.
So the unknown systems really.
Aye adwuma ya
absolutely. Absolutely. And see, the law enforcement agents, the Ghana police, the customs office, and all these institutions, customs, especially because of the fact that 2020 the revenue target was about 10 billion, even in the spate of COVID. We're free 10 billion, no, we're exceeding to about 12.5 billion. So he's doing well, but small, you be a woman to make sure that our state institutions, Juma, to make sure the system was also working. Yes, some of these institutions. Tell the chief Ukano. CSA be too quiet called Miami. You be too quiet called Dubai and all these states no. The entire call for those holidays and it's because their systems are working. If their systems are working and we make sure say even in our own backyard our systems are not working, then all the time. More the system near you and because we are indisciplined. Law enforcement are also not doing the right work. Including toll levy, you know. Adia Bakwa make catch national road safety and say they should reintroduce the toll levy, but in a different form.
How?
Yeah.
No, but Vincent, you know the damn toll levy, you know. It was a proposal.
Right.
Went to cabinet.
Right.
Cabinet saw the need. Let's let it go.
Right.
It came out.
Right.
The public.
Right.
Your party. People had issues.
Right.
Other party people had issues.
Right.
Now you can't want to
right.
Yeah. And you know, or a document we are either or hango.
Right.
So what I expect in there, because you know those tow trucks they are still there. Some of them, the police, sometimes them truck they were loading. Imagine that them truck now say, well, traffic over. So you need a heavy duty machine to come and take it away. Like I told you. Visit the issue. Look at the figures. Now, when you want to award the machines, if we can, you know, find a way of adjusting them, because complaining then is can offer that wagon, nesikane doso, so that you find a better way. The microphone is able to wide the waba because Bobo.
And then say the old law na nebeba and a new one.
No, maybe they have to review
adjustments and amendments. Ebe makasa na perform. Adentina one organization pe no one ko subcontract ya ma obi. Once Ghana we yes happen na it say e then e go so.
Yeah, you see the truth of the matter in there. If you give a Vincent an hour, Ghana mo kodu pin in the entry ni aji yenyi machines. If somebody has the machines and everybody working directly with government wants to take advantage, let's be frank with ourselves.
Everybody working with government.
Everybody. Now I'm talking about private business. Nanka road contract now you end up seeing there way to when dinner pan answer why. Obi no be at now. And you know what it is in there. One share say 3 institutions in Americano. Why check one? They have to standard or machines near them because you see, say make us say Okwando. One thing I've noticed in or Miami there. Say make us say Okwando no about to can namaka kutu kawa. Cow no door so. Make us say I mean Muntu. Wonder wala arrange more about to.
Okay.
If you go to South Africa, accident you know sir, cars no doors. Like this ones are here kada one for mahoney. They were towing companies speed. It is an accident in the boom ha mo bedu hantaman. No offer. No reason to be our offer can never kuchaka. But do we also have enough people or them? And that one can also create employment. And you know, I'm sure kwana ebe fada ebe.
But
and you bet me a kasa national dialogue on road safety home.
You bet dialogue.
But yeah.
You bet dialogue. But you plan now by implementing, which is recent in our neighborhood. 1 year, 1 dream there. Obe ma odimpuntu ana papa odabre na. You bet dialogue an go see.
Yeah. Na me junde echi enyin wo agree.
No say baby you do dialogue. It's no them more aware there. Yeah, dialogue we so.
Okay.
They also have a responsibility.
I see.
But in my opinion, Adekye who I had that toll levy was the lack of education.
Well,
sure. Didn't you make us say
the rate was high. They feel like we are paying so much for insurance. Insurance people are not utilizing the money.
Lack of
why
education.
Charge us?
The NHIS, I'm not introduced to NHIS in 2006.
Okay.
the number of people are name say on yearly basis no more omobe assess the NHIS policy no health insurance no was not up to 50%.
Okay.
Now the point I ask is say if say 100 people will pay for a facility, yet about 45 or 50% of these people will use it. The same principle was supposed to be applying to the toll levy.
For the toll levy, okay.
No, one of the greatest challenges about with toll levy was because one, the rates were high. People did not understand why I have to go and pay about 200 Ghana cedis. Now the whole year, but the whole year, if I have bought a brand new SUV, definitely the likelihood and as a probability say the whole year very slim. Because it's a new SUV. Why do you expect me to pay 200 Ghana cedis every year for about 4 years when prospectively say me sure me can na me ye proper oil and no me kaka hu na car no say.
But so say one aspect of it.
Yes.
Ebia na walk off baby wrongly. Ebia no when you accident so you be him said
I'm just trying to tell you the mindset.
He has a point. You see, vehicle even Salunka Mawadi Uber Atos
about 25,000.
Atos nene Kia I-10.
Yeah, find even if it's 20,000. Say make our wako bibi na say one fa kwan bidu. Na business no company will be two. No that kwa kusini yada. All the will raise the bill ne mami na mutua.
Right.
But there be scatter na there ya sora na pa waka o enyika o. Another once obi ni ka eja opu na kwa koye u renewal na odi tu adam X amount ye de kala. We also didn't factor insurance. We are paying insurance all the time. Into them issues here, how there was insurance companies and so on, when you want better now. Now you have to cannot call one so kakra. Abana so kra no so or endon no so kakra hin na other account. So when that one comes now, what church ma. So what Joe kakra na you won't talk because when there was the other components we are men who they want to war yemwa.
But what I say machines in the akese touring cars no. Tibia ye dream wants to say investor chrono or invest so much. Yes, you wow car best saying kwana kutia. Ntina Kenya ye chapetin ubia
no na say you are considering investment and you are not looking at your people.
Okay.
They will rise against you.
All right.
And Chief. Let's look at it from the point of view investor and fine. I agree on that point. Say 50 or 100 Ghana and a Ghana for what you are. Now I can 100 Ghana. Damn 100 Ghana now I can. Yeah, then in fact, car no say krana. Na say okay say si kwanda. If you the insurance when you business. Atma make an answer. Abantina kwa kwa yeda madden. Let's look at all that. Bring them on the table.
Insurance 5 years, 10 years on insurance for no
exactly the more Grofus are ready they will be used road. Now also insurance company in sooner recourse because in Grofu Babe them insurance. Let's sit down. Unka the first can you Yenhwe kwana yeba fado. Yako ha. Aban crab also adi base mo bo henti. For the first year no you neighbor support to 20 CDs. Okay. After second year ukono na yebo hu mesi. The second year na bamba catch the 20 ni yiska. Into one kasa butua. Can you complain?
No. So
are you getting where I'm coming from? Yeah. But straight away no so already
Obia kotoka 20,000 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
Or the loan mpone kotoye.
Okay.
Have you thought about the fact say after 3 months kana konya accident? Untimi nye sales and also untimi nye sikan to say 1,500 Ghana cedis. Look at the cost to him as far as the accident is concerned. And now the person will have to now cough up about 1,500 so and kutia. But I believe in the utilitarian approach.
1,500 for kutia way.
For a friend is towing. Na se nipa no tia 20 Ghana cedis.
Chief
and you be na the car be say doing
no that there is no car that
insurance
there
company
is no car that drives on this road.
Yes, I
car
be any accident that and insurance for nim ram and you say am for concern is say ye tua insurance obi anim Ghana has obi kra na kanya accident insurance na konko chesi na sika na ko di insurance company so enti ya na sadia insurance companies muni yen to for no yeni kita yen hwe kwan e befa so a ye behwe se car no nya nkwanhia enipa no tua say 50 or 40%. The insurance now why no over the years are on enjoy bidano. Mumfa being support. It was
fantastic approach.
Yeah, there is no
fantastic
car
approach
that drives on this road are all roadworthy, our own insurance. See the Nippani beat. But yen share you there your roadworthy, na insurance. As much as I agree with you, I could talk at 20,000. I a third party. It will kind of say or the wash and our repair at a certain amount. I win our jar to the Obayama. Okay, to make I say now the insurance repair. Now at a certain amount. Now I car know that I could see one was watching 1,000. Why the insurance in Untum say or repair third party now 5,000 penny at Bemawa. O Sunday yem pede car need delay work 1,000 no woman will talk car you could see garage. Insurance be father into all cow 3,000 or 4,000 or the Mawa. I could read that's all.
I think that yeah amount for so much 7 penny or mobile drain into details niam bi say am anti Nsroma a omunya ni sama yen we are taking your expenses and all those burden off nti say no na taxpayers get the connection peace of mind na omumfa enkeka niam nsi ani wo ho because that toll levy no it is not that bad but sika no amount for feel say ye tua sika wa ha insurance enkofo say na ko claim insurance afini nyina oh etuasika wa I say anything about vehicle and road yanisika intina na nkrofo osu no but omo hwemu na ombetimi coordinate ni even toll a omo tuatua yi nyina du to guta watua kwan na mu atutu amena ba bia wutua to na akra no yemfele that's ka no so da ho ka se fa motorway in a day you know intina manfo osu no but musanwe hu biem na mumwa ye na nkwanhia no de ekuyen pa Facebook mpacho madwenche kakra na making kind in Shaba Melka Shama constituency. I believe the current power outage is a political motivation issue. Some people out there might have been paid to intentionally cause that problem to make the NPP government unpopular. The government should wake up. Musa Abattoir. Government can succeed in the fight against Galamsey only if they win in fighting corruption, and that wouldn't be possible because Wabubo Dibiwaha so is in charge. The only solution to Galamsey menace is to first find 500 missing excavators and stop NPP regional and constituency executives from engaging in the act. Then we'll make progress. This stakeholder dialogue is lazy man's approach. Ablade Fiekuma, Obaya Krama, good morning to you and your guests, especially my own man, Chief Bani. Accidents in Ghana here, dear. All we have to do is to pray. I rest my case. Sebi, nyame o ma ye gidie no, osan ma ya dwenti, ye bompa ye bia na ye nwen hu so ye mfa nkonkomodie mu. Damte Emmanuel says, wish my daughter, okay, she's 7 years today, and your daughter chrono the saying, aso inshira Damte, ye mauti enkwa, happy birthday aso. Paul Omane, car insurance companies should do what? Car insurance companies should give rebates at the end of the year if there is no accident. Ernest Nana Prekuya, okay, would the end of the compliment, made us say. Honorable member, because I said Michelle we yasi wo, but Chief Ufi NDC, no a deputy national organizer, Mami Musa no ansana, actually, Masha se wo sunke, we shall say na we shall say. Chief NDC mo crisis mo ana.
Made us say, and this is a new crisis.
Okay.
I have seen topics and a cruise yesterday.
Yeah, the new publisher.
And publisher and this. Oh yeah, Sebi, on the papers no. Krofupi or how the winning agenda was the button. One crater. Second in Asia, party I saw high a year in this year. Neriko MPP. And to the mass of me about obey interested ma, obey interesting ma, obey your interest.
Okay.
Ono na no pay discussing. Obiara nyim. Na NDC party no ye call elections.
Okay.
Elections na ye akwa den ye win election no. Ye to aba no. Aba na wo boy no. Wan fan hye hensem na he ne ye win. Ehwe parliament in dem record ho a. O ye clear there. NPP fu nangasa wo parliament ho no na won yi won hu ndi there. One seat we lose, we lose. almost an indication with a boy a home button. At my mechanic.
Okay.
Na party nankasan yatsna ho ye hu de. Abato na ya to awie na onam military nsensem osi electoral commissioner ye hwenyim nsem osi ema court nsem osi ninti. Yedum pempendu bi a all the party na otena ho na ye kan ye hu bom na ye hwe nzema a wesiri nyina na ye diri nyina tutu ye na afi ye hwe anamo na yebutu a ye de beko ye nenyim which menyo ka say over the weekend party mpanyifo flag bearer odi enyim onye enko oye eku 2020 Excellency John Dramani Mahama Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman na obo n'echiridom party chairman general secretary all national executives regional chairman regional secretaries reps ye nyina ye hiem na other people are factor ya atena ho ye di ehun komo oye weekend me hu the release bi wo ho a party did them release in aba o chede ntena ho a ye di nkomo no abedum pempendo de o de ye started ye kekan ye party ni bom from the branch level the main party for a TV and opinion nyinara say what branch say what constituency say what region emra so de he nyina ye beka ye ho bom na ya ye adwumaden na ye di ye nyedi aba na odi he nyim reban a oye 2024 we cannot just start there ye ko 2024 or there
mu ncheche ya nkinkabom ban bi na mo frefo
oh na UTV higher rankasan what pon show ya what can bom review for the next day unless you want to tell me that one team and you don't do that
de bia ye bomu dada enti enye se
enkabom no ye kasa
afi na father say mum ye
nkabom debi ma me pede me kire nyin de
okay
wopon won edwuma wo ye no kra na wotena ho bom wosan wo hwe edwuma wo de besi ho kina
okay
because you always want to give the best
okay
to your viewers
but 2016 musan ko hwe sa ade ya
2016 or
report ekosi say ntimu de enfie na bia no gisa mu retreat ya
oh na sorry normal party odi nkunyim kra asafo mafo whatever committee they've gone around meeting people and the politics they nyima are different so you see it in a different way it is normal and one now wodi enkunyim ne kra no they've gone around the country wa kwa engage one crofo
ebehwe enkunyim die ni munti no mukwa na no mukwohwe de mo lusu omu seat bi
in the contest na me say de nwo no kra na enyu ka cha one na sisi na na dan kwa no president and say when you know we nkunyim a war president and I am not
but
after that
a victory with a taste of defeat
if we want to go into that only another topic because I have a lot to say but because people now do not pedal to watch the NDC war crisis in be some day in that is why I'm going on that
people no or ebi opeke free mo communicate mo retreat
communicate not that on me say we copy there is nothing like asema people ne nam baby
I see
people no hwe guzi tano na order
koba ye no opani guzi tano say moja probity ni accountability ni social justice ni wo
agenda it's not true
oh I see
or misinformation
okay
ye koba ye no kra na ye wie program ndida
okay
them people is published on one Monday
yes
ye pon ye program ndida enyubiri
bedtime bay
enti no bed enyubiri 7 o'clock
oh na paper be at 10 p.m. kra na mo
na me che de enti enyubiri 7 o'clock no na gusita no okoka da masam na wo ye an interview wa he you read the paper now, or do you
can't.
No, I'm telling you that it is an agenda.
All right.
We have experience in this business. Yeah, business.
Politics business.
But
you also know that I mean, me 7:12 p.m.
Okay.
And maybe people no way no or contacting oh they na uncof walk out walk one retreat was abo Mr. Tano ihune then. No, what can I say?
Maybe.
So maybe it's a stop press.
Maybe the one fan cancer man. Say the maybe back cancer man. Some I ever can have no bear basa. And maybe the one fan answer. But what I'm trying to tell you as a national executive, may a part of them retreating on you there. The focus on you there. Ye elections and stakeholders and yemra, yemra together and regional. One reps, one bra.
Okay.
Yen na yen discuss ni ehwe nzema okroye nzema wankoye anamona ye botu Emma party ni botu wide then we jina nado from the branch level babesi friend and constituency, region and national. That is what we have done. But them friend and crisis are semi-hurricane. Oh no, it has nothing to do with a retreat. That's why I'm telling you the agenda setting.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay, so let's say the Ghanaian publisher.
Also there.
On only the idea. Or Koti said what some program Nancy speaking at a forum organized by some leading members of the party on securing NDC's future. And Mr. Budapi too say as a moja grassroots for no was here. And see some mobesha a revolutioner and your munya all inclusive masses no form for na mudu or more a party in the
It's unfortunate you are not appreciating my office. I am from the retreat.
Oh, I do appreciate that.
This,
I'm asking you,
Mr. Bodapi also speaking at the forum. Which
yes,
forum?
sir.
It's not that retreat.
Wow.
Yes, Mr. Bodapi one baby.
I see.
Mr. Bodapi and baby, Mr. Gusita no one baby. And because you acquire Henry a retreater, and before him though NDC, you know, because if as some other one party ni mo ja or the mat le America de obi na bodwe so na afansu ona menyi ja edi fi party minti ye ba na edi so ya bodwe shem ija oda hon fi so they must create something obaba ma wa be do NDC na nkasa crisis bi wo man chichem
and see Mr. Bodapi maybe
it was not
one
there
kasa was
never.
I see.
Never.
Okay,
list
maybe it's a different forum.
Yes, that's what I'm telling you there. From if we want to speak to what we have done,
oh, sure.
and the statement that a general secretary will release, it is about the fact that party na kwakushia. We have looked at our weakness and our strength and opportunities moving forward. Henceforth analysis. And I have back there. After that, we will have to reorganize from the branch. Okay. Make sure that because you see, branch if we need the handle. Until the yatsana one yin na ya kasa eba kasa na ede to hoda ma ho eba kwan na ho so offer do was a party ni ama yer ko forward in them 2024 elections and yetum ya bo ye ho ban ni ye gina ye na do ye na yetum ya akwa rescue o man because sisi amenyo ka say ite ya yen krofi ye ko election
mon krofo ben ya
ye nuano MPP fu what's a 4 more and I am not
okay.
That's
2020.
Work or 2020. What's a 4 more to do more?
Yeah.
I am yet hey, as much as I want to do more, we are also of the view there. Our day yet to rescue Ghana from Kwana what's here record. It is about rescue Ghana. Eba Kwana eba fado. Okay. We need to put the party together. Into here, this publication and all that. I just want you to know that. It is if a daily guide na one publication I was to him or your agenda be a open there wasn't chichim what
and
the
all these 3 or 4 papers also are all setting an agenda against
what and that's why I'm saying that you know you linked it to our meeting you want all the 4 papers
yeah I'll see the 4
he says let me give you all what they are doing in there because if you listen to me Panete and you know I won't sit on your program and tell you that Uncle Dana Bodapi me party now say when I mean program now say when I know the war. So I'm telling you on authority there. Them in-depth information was that to Hoinan. It has nothing to do with the end retreat in Ayekwe. Okay. No more retreat in Ayekwe no. Wama NDC party nankasa from leadership from national executive Edeba region Edeko mpenyimfa waka ho nyina nkabom sronko na waba da mun kabon Yediba butu na monako fom. In fact, if you be any who beka the kasa but there ye mu achichede is a wrong information now obi odu tuba party no mu nchiche nobody
deputy organizer idea mama musa wa assembly encounter but let me ask you Kokuma man suspension letter
Kweku as much as function executive committee is concerned he's been suspended
muma statement but mama no letter.
Why?
Koku, we have suspended.
We don't run the party like that.
Oh, I see.
So be co-suspension Obama letter.
Mobeman letter.
Of course.
But me titi se Koku so no up to date. Uninsan can letter be.
I'm a mental dog kind of myself.
Okay. Okay.
I'm a mental dog kind of myself.
But oh, you sure someone man letter.
Oh, nah.
Who sent the letter?
Nah.
And who received the letter?
There were a lot of people aware dispatch was on behalf of the party.
Okay.
There were a lot of staff for party office. I may not be able to tell you the Kojo or Kwesi or Abna.
Okay.
But as much as I know, no, briefing at that level, when you're there, that letter has been delivered. Onokra no order oba no nyim penyifu but na ho no nyon kasa. I'm sure there were about onye party in penyifu Asia. I mean the disciplinary committee Asia. But oh, na Kweku so NDC nyina say NDC nyina wa more paper suspension na was bra na say mba na chede you hu every party. Are you getting what I'm saying? Because on which
that's
grounds?
That's by you friends, but Mimi Busa say as a deputy national organizer, oh yeah aware and now you sure say Nisa can letter no. So say mo deliver manual or buy or be share disciplinary committee no.
Why not?
Okay, thank you.
Miniaba.
Me too. NDC in crisis.
Na chief of Kasara na message. Once you start to be the Kaka say karma is always a bitch.
Yeah.
In 2016. Emra focus and no kwabna Japan and buy no. Obeka MPP. That time I'm a member of the MPP's communication. Na in chichim we the buy my NDC for so Montias and say if you be no sebi ntawantawa timiba.
Okay.
And until no normal to have issues or to have nkofobi or party more. Sebi omo ne no at the time will not be in consonance with the ideologies of the party. Now, Ubusan said it's NDC in crisis. Or say the NDC is not in crisis. Na or say publisher and said your more mischief.
Publisher na ye too nti. Anyway, too many na. There is a new
we
publisher.
The new publisher.
Publisher.
O share the matron say NDC in crisis. So, we are no about the Ghanaian publisher. Yeah, the new publisher and the Ghanaian publisher.
Yeah.
The Ghanaian publisher and say Abodapi slaps Mahama. This is a cadre of the NDC. A cadre of the NDC. Abodapi slaps Mahama.
Who is a cadre?
If
you say this is a cadre, this is the former vice chair. Address the senior man.
That is okay. You see, interestingly, some of these people
you are driving somewhere.
They even love to be called cadres. Over here, the Ghanaian Observer.
Okay.
And also say cadres fight over control of NDC. Say me and Sanu no. We are no asaba the Daily Guide. Koku fights Mahama. This is the former Deputy General Secretary of the NDC. Ibusa will say it's the NDC in crisis and the NDC is not in crisis. Four papers. Remember, there is a fake one.
If a paper not say true, Koku fight Mahama.
The fake.
Does that mean we are in crisis?
They forget about the meeting.
Okay.
I'm talking about
the paper.
Relevant personalities in the NDC.
I see.
We, the informer. And also the other bank say, towards building a resilient NDC for victory, Rawlings resurrect.
Five. We are fighting.
As okay, Mami Tuaso. As his caution, we echoed. No, as his caution, we echoed. Just a footwear, Rawlings. Or the man NDC for. But at the time one. Chief, at the time, 1992, you started the Fourth Republic of this country. Rawlings in the ideologies. At the NDC.
Probity and accountability.
Absolutely. Now, I will take you back to Guzitano Adena now. In fact, I'll share the publisher.
But before we are having a discussion. Before you take me back. No, you are addressing me.
What share the publisher Adena? On say Guzitano on the Daho. In fact, if you go and read the story itself, or the Dan Abudapi and the Toho. Now, he quoted Dan Abudapi as small Okaye. He quoted him.
Oh, it's important. Because you had discussed the missing one by and
so kasa on you kasa separately.
Yes.
Say
Augustus Guzitano, a leading member of the NDC, has said that the party is currently suffering from, in quote, identity crisis. If a party as huge as NDC, the ideologies to which they form in NDC, you have moved towards it. No more ideology. This is a former vice chairman of NDC. Then if you sit here and tell me, say, you are not in crisis, then I don't understand what crisis can be.
You don't understand crisis.
I don't understand what crisis can be.
Let me Google it for you.
Mo party no ankasa no sebe ene koku ani do no kana
suspension the party baba and suspending some must suspend
and medical catcher said the karma is a bitch. Go and check 2016 the kind of things that they said about the MPP. Do they have the moral authority today that the MPP yen to me in country said they are also in crisis, and I said these parties and I said these papers cannot tell them that they are in crisis.
What's your crisis?
When you have koku ani do,
yeah, her crisis.
when you have Agbodapi,
crisis meaning too.
When you have Agbodapi, when you have Gusitano, when you have Ben Kumbo,
what have they done?
Oh, they are all saying, I'm not saying the papers there.
They have said what?
I think I know. I heard them on a different channel.
Yes.
They said what?
Oh, go and listen.
No, but you have to say it.
But I'm just telling you.
You can't just mention NDC.
They are part of the proponents of the identity crisis.
What's the What did they say?
Ben Kumbo is one. Dr. Ben Kumbo, a former member of parliament and former attorney general.
Yes. What's it there?
It's part of the NDC. Strong personalities are.
Yes.
Omoka say NDC is suffering from identity crisis.
Oh.
And for that matter, yes.
Yeah, your platform is too big.
Oh, now me catch that until
show us where.
Na say no dey any pepper.
Yes. No,
but
I didn't say that they misquoted me on the
I'm glad doctor is your friend. Let's be fair to him. He has quoted.
I don't know. I'm saying that doctor they no offering me friend
for chief to be comfortable. Let's leave Ben Kumbo.
It's not for me.
But I'm just saying, Guzitano on way.
Okay.
Koko you da on way.
Ah, na chief busan so kan de
na the journalist now
read it for everybody to hear.
Now the journalist
take my time, read it.
Time take my time.
Where the editor's desk report
yes.
of the new publisher.
Editor report.
Yes.
Okay. I want you to quote Augustus, what the man said.
Absolutely, I'll quote. No, what quote here? There are two inverted comments. I say. The Augustus Guzitano,
yes.
a leading member of NDC, has said the party is currently suffering from an identity crisis. Inverted comments were closing.
That is all.
No, that makes it difficult to differentiate between it.
The third paragraph.
The third paragraph.
The NDC quotes. The NDC is facing what is called identity crisis.
Absolutely.
People cannot tell the difference between the NDC and the NPP.
Yes.
And we, to our what we are saying is that we must go back to our founding values. Our founding principles that are social democratic party. Gusi said. That's what Gusi said.
I want your viewers to know that in some more kind of quote in a different. What's a crisis? He never mentioned Chichema.
Uncle.
Stop this propaganda. He never mentioned Chichim. I mean, let's quote people right.
Koku fights Mahama.
It's not Koku matter. Read the thing you read. You are lying. The man never said in Chichim, and he's lying. The man is in Chichim.
And you were here when he said in Kabo Muna Mibusa said
I am saying
it's an expression.
No, I'm saying this. Oh, yeah, you are not his lawyer.
Yeah.
No, of course.
I know you are trying to become a lawyer, but you are not his lawyer yet. Yeah, this quote you read.
Yes.
Where is in Chichim?
Karma is indeed a bitch. And
yeah, if you show me Chichim, I'll leave my keys for you. If I'm a coffee,
I didn't see
it. Without a car, I'll give you my car. Free.
But the truth of the matter is if say
MPP.
the relevant and the strong people in NDC are having different opinions about the running and the affairs of the NDC, it tells you that there's a problem in NDC, and you cannot run away from that fact. If there is a problem,
a deputy national organizer. So, Momo yam penifo adada for
Agbodapi. Hey, ene di Agbodapi nim di ekoso NDC.
Oh, onye
ene di Gusitano enim di ekoso NDC. And that they will be to say Ben Kumbo Munim the Okoso and whatever they are, I'm sure they will be angry.
All right.
You, Martin.
They will be angry.
2 minutes. Almost money to me.
Yeah. You know, Vincent or Munya Kakaba. Or mischievous power. I wonder there, said Dr. Nyahuta Makru, Vincent to Butu Makachem, Dr. Nyahuta Makru, on MPP. And then you're Wasem Yaka. Now, masking, on no crazy.
Tell me, Makacham say, Obia says, so seen about you.
Be sent the Dr. Nyahuta Maklu. Or no, I will be sent one or MPP. You get my point. Leave that one. You see, I don't have a problem when Vincent wants to talk about Asema, Dr. Kumwaka, another Togbe Danabedapi, another Uncle Guzi Waka. You can tell the viewers as it is. But yeah, why clear the Vincent Naroba no kitana agenda fifi.
Oh really?
And you know, on open there or bodoma eti footing in the NDC in Chichemaba. Na Chichemna waban the mimpenyi free or bobo honji one na was in Chichemaba. These people are talking about the fact that NDC ne fapium. And you know one in paying for now one will feed there and there may be a party no and a mombi whole tra or ya there. MPP fu one party no one amount to the minti yen head a man na yen twi yen ho enfenfin da ma bi ho na yen ko yenyima Obama party na ko abakasa bon na da mpanyin fu waka wonka kasa bon biara and my brother into force NDC ma wonya o situation na osi wo Paul Afoko no mo as American. They are two different matters. Etiwe into fa your friend mango in compare okro. Mango is fruit, okra is vegetable. Yeah. And see what I am saying in there. And this in Shemuna is Shemu or in Shemua. From what Vincent me there and Shemuna move on pa. Because we there you put you together now. Party no yerba back na ya bayen zaman. Obama won watch you until them that one two kasa bingum. No man there. NDC party no in Chichema bam confusion wom eyinam ha. My brother, I want you to hear from me and I pay that. In Chichemu biara as I speak on my party name. Party leadership in Yinara yeka hubo. In fact, when I would take across the country, regions, constituencies in one Yinara, obiara na expectation in there. Ye we are bay, eba dana paying free shame. Now I have kwana eba father able to me achiche party. And I yakwa koye da margin. Nti ya UTV say e wode hu bi ba asema me general secretary of that to go ma obia anti the general decree atugwa
2 minutes
dey yen hwe kwana ye ba fada yen branch ko obi orite bia UTV okwechiri nti branch bia Ghana sisi obi rite yen hwe kwana ye ba fada ye ba start the year meetings
all right
quarter every 2 weeks
okay
na ya ka ye ho abom ni ye gina pinti na
so so 2 minutes na
2 minutes ye drepona cha waka one talk
waka me last talk
me Dr. Kumbo de ne bewie
okay
yeah
Mako City FM online I think say na me read you know free
okay
na omo publish we no 6:20 p.m. April 18th 2021
good
utie the headline I'll say strategically position NDC as a better alternative to MPP Ben Kumbo.
Good.
Now, if you go to the story, some few places that he talked about the fact, say, that he talked about the fact, say, the NDC is not even focused. When you say the NDC is no focuser, what does it mean? Yeah, a stalwart like Dr. Ben Kumbo of the NDC.
So I don't know, say chief, they are more any advice because they kind of when so city so to say a forum.
Yes,
that's all big wigs of the party. Like
Phrase bar for more and be bright
amongst others.
Absolutely,
deliberating on issues affecting the fortunes of the party.
Absolutely.
So maybe your retreat is different, and that forum is different.
And so you now you all agree with me there at our retreat. There was no confusion.
In law, a free be de minimis. Just a trivial issue. That is not even substantive as we are discussing. What we are discussing, the issues are something you as you say retreat or grassroots.
No. You see, in every discussion, premise in here.
We understand.
You cannot build on a weak foundation.
Chief.
Until the ministers,
Chief,
one work on low class, you can use it. You cannot tell me that. As Americans, there is no code like that. You cannot tell me that city is not there.
I'm also checking the.
I mean, I will not allow anything because I love this station. And I will not allow anybody to.
Paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or say in his address.
We say we are not focused.
Mr. Kumbo admonished the party to be focused. In order to capture power in the next election.
It
So
means we are not focused.
Mathematics,
please.
Rational.
Don't reasoning. Don't angry. If somebody tells you there or advise you there, be focused 2024. You are telling me that the man said the party is not focused.
Hold on.
The man said be focused with a clause towards a certain agenda. And you are sitting here telling the whole country there. The man said
A implies B.
Emmy grandpapa. Emmy grandpapa.
That's how you understand.
So come on.
So don't be conclusive. The party is not focused.
So don't be conclusive. You can't conclude.
Can we make progress?
You cannot.
Listen, unfortunately, my time now so just 5 minutes. Yeah, customs penning. Custom divisions of the GRE, commissioner Dano, Kenna retired, Kodudamwa. And yeah, Daily Post are quoting in SNA, no, only Joy FM 14 Como, and was say, and car say, I went to 4 bedroom. Womo bag ni wo monsa kadodo ni omo ne mo de ba no mo luggage no ye seche ansa na omanya kwan kra ru omaimu enso se ayi die national security operatives a omo wo airport no e frustrate officials a omo customs so ma wo nya kwan enye wo mo adwuma national security ayeko national security aye no asesi ano nimo wo mo ya agi nimo asem boni bi ekowu a ebe crash national security ehini na eso mo ye adwuma poten
ya paper bell no
mpacho Daily Post
na
and on so quoting a source of a fee
no credit say Daily Post aired in this instance.
Okay.
Omo yem from so.
All right.
Me ne ke no da mo akasa.
So 9:45 minutes.
Na o hwe ensem aka na da mo aka no. It was not national security asem no kan. Or say airport security.
Oh, I see.
Airport security is totally distinct from national security. And in fact, me ni abema double. National security no ye adwuma o. Oni airport security nya adwuma.
Okay.
Hwe medical catch us Kenodamwa in 2020. He has been one of the best performers as far as government agencies and as a personality is concerned because of COVID-19. The whole state machinery decided say in 2020 we are setting a target for ourselves as far as revenue is concerned. The target was about 10 billion. In the midst of COVID-19, Kenodamwa was able to make sure say you are crossing that threshold of the 10 billion and reaching about 12.5 billion. So it tells you that Ghana Revenue Authority is doing almost everything right. But a futu kakra me de ma Ghana Revenue Authority. Yes, sir. So indeed, say airport security in some of these issues are. There should be a backroom negotiations and I say discussions to ensure that
join the interest of the state.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying.
Then they be mobile chinchen be and now monti omo ho ase head no ntimi nkohia na omo njojo.
Yes, it also mutimishia. Now they set clear obia roles and I say duties ebema Ghana yetumi aye adwuma ni ye wo airport. Because if you don't do that, some of these statements will continue to come. Okay. Because say GRA yen adwuma, airport security also must be adwuma. Now there seems to be a conflict as to what is supposed to be done at every point in time. It means that it is the state that is suffering.
All right. Thank you.
But no kre one more ne say Kenodamwa aye nipa bia since say oba GRA, also no ye military personnel. Oba GRA from 2017, you be seen there. He has worked fabulously well. She say, me heard you media would do a GRE. I think that he has been one of the best commissioners since 1992. But some of these issues, you know, yen solving as soon as possible. But double is not included in this Asema Kenodamwakan because Daily Post, they aired in the publication.
Okay.
Double works with national security. He doesn't work with the airport security.
All right.
Easy.
Chief, you still 3 minutes. So mean you for 3 minutes.
Oh, now what is that?
9:40 to 9:40.
He is the standard.
Fairness.
No, he decided to you because he doesn't have anything to say. So don't tell me that I also have to do 3 minutes. Look, this Vincent, my brother here, you see, one leg good, the other no good. Here, Dama, people will have issues with you. Daily Post new publication, if you have contrary position, say it. If you have some other information, say it.
Okay.
When I was telling you that a publisher or your own business into one headline now, always you to one. What for papers no, I shouldn't say that. I show spectacles the Daily Post ad.
But you said the same thing to the new publisher. Say, well, I'm a hot now. Me come say, "Oh, I'm so okay."
I'm saying that.
Me can maybe cross him. Me from maybe in
Did I use the word there?
Ed? Not rightly so or entirely.
Don't put me in his group. Allow him to be in his group.
But also, who they know indirectly also can say
your the publisher. What for topic and a headliner about one news
and I say agenda.
Thank you.
Oh, where do you say
agenda? All these things, their agendas, they were agenda to put some information out.
Okay.
Good or bad, it's an agenda.
Okay.
You see, when he sits here and say, "Though, Papa no yade, one tina hona, one five issues in bra hona one can." I'm not interested in a double matter. Because them cases on your no discover ko and no discover.
Okay. But a discover
problem or one son is scanner banye there is crisis in leadership. Do you know the meaning of commissioner for GRA, customs and exercise present? Do you know what it means? You were asking
GRA is the mother body. Beneath it, the other sectors now to say internal revenue, VAT, any customs, and Obi answer one commissioner.
The focus here is customs.
Customs, so customs commissioner, no.
So when I'm saying the customs and exercise and preventive, one boss, no, I can say.
Okay.
What he's saying is the Sika order organizing, Krofubi ma wonye dam, offending processes in one sanka wuska.
Well, post this one cannot necessarily sika, but also luggage are eba.
Now why are they checking them? They say duty. Read the paper, duty.
Okay.
If they raise duty for you, what do you pay?
Okay.
It's sika.
Said the bear now almost on say what me school.
Don't forget that I know what I'm telling you. Don't forget the papa no or link it the me to 10 billion my brother Vincent work and was which is good. Ghana in his car,
Yeah.
But the problem here, what are you doing there? He is giving us an information that he's not being allowed to do his work.
Indirectly. Yeah.
He's giving us information that he's not being allowed to do his work. And that if they allow him target him will exceed work or more than that. Because there will be more. And customs, by law, on another check from the airport and the seaport, in Jamorbe and Jamoroko. Customs and discretion. National security, airport security, whoever they want to call them, they have no power to detect to customs. And if you have the head crying, then Ejuma no other way and Kodo and better, but there is a big problem. We should be interested. Now, for a head of customs to come out like this, not what some no
but so airport security so more fan or more ye.
I'm telling you that.
And now airport
security has no business to do SEPs Nejuma. Customs exercise and preventive. It is established by law. And now, honorable member, Mobwa. Airport security, also it is established
by law.
By law, all your customs.
Ghana Airport Company Limited. And
let me land. Don't be quick to talk about creation of the law. Listen to me and let me land. I'm saying that Ghana Airport Company by law, there is no law that is saying that Ghana Airport Company should interfere in the business of SEPs. SEPs, do you know that? Do you know what is preventive? when we talk about sex.
Anything na mbusa wasem no. Sex airport security so ho kwan so ye na adwuma. Anything na mbusa say. E ma omo ntena se na omo hu ba bi a omo mienu be reach compromise na. Mananu nsi ansa. There be mananu nsi.
When we're talking about English, you want to tell me that you were mathematics. When we are talking about SEPs, you have to sit down and listen to me. But I will educate you because it's my area.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
And I'm telling you that.
Go ahead.
Security has no security. SEPs are in a juma na we ni po no no fee there.
5 minutes no cry.
A juma na SEPs are in po 1 year no. Or kwan there. Ono ko no ko any security juma. Now once we check the further to make sure that they put SEPs in check. But they have no business there because they don't even know how. What to more what the kind of components or particular dima what they calculate one them. It is a subsidy in ejuma. Security in your business.
Okay.
National security or jinanchen. Subsidy in ejuma we are national security but to mark the I'm suspecting the books you or a 10. It declare 8.
Okay.
As national security I want to check.
Okay.
So national security check and so undo 8. Onu botuma report to friend and custom yipan to the authorities. In fact, was a sanction. Why are all under declare in the manner or that particular luggage anymore and our that particular box anymore. So what I'm telling you here and there, like you said, that they should go back and sit down and talk. No, I am trying to let you know that what we should look at there in this publication. Only there is crisis at the leadership. Because
okay.
Because if this man, who is a formal military man,
Chief, that I disagree.
Oh wow, but who is talking? Is he a clerk?
That I disagree.
Is it a clerk in customs?
I disagree. But I'll respond to it. Odia, go ahead.
Is it a clerk in customs?
Unfortunately, no time for
respond to it.
The commissioner.
No crisis. How can you say there's crisis at the level of GRA?
Oh, they had in the midst of COVID-19. Mananusi, Chief Bonipon, our time no crash.
The man in COVID-19 has raised so much. As a country, we all say ayadze.
Okay.
The man who raised so much is telling us there. Say on your interference or when you do mema. And go to will raise more. And I'm telling you, don't let it look like that. Papa no him nejuma.
Thank you.
Because for him to say this obaba out, Emma will say na kasa. Emma wa aja tumde okai. Nemo wan kado ye national security. No so ye Ghana airport. Now I'm telling you that friend na tunufu there. Nkomo enyi chief Idiano pay. Chief is a crisis wo ho a. Bombarding na he. And if the executive is listening, they should come in. There's crisis there.
Okay.
Say, in every institution, irrespective of how good you are doing, normal you need to deal with it.
Why not?
Share. So 1 year, normal year, and I make a choice. Say you cannot raise the amount of money or raise it in 2020.
Oh, Judge.
What you say? But that particular issue, for all you know, it has been there for so long a time. In 2007, 2018. There were times I never clear no mama microphone airport. Now when you go, you will see the collaboration between national security, airport security, customs officials.
And you all the time na collaboration. Have you seen
airport?
Have you you seen say bi o ha all the personal near ma no mo hwe say na nkwa bag no ebro the normal two. Enti bi o ha customs for no bedi kan ahwe. Wa hwe wi a wa cross omo a wo kona no. Na omo clear say oh ye hu ampa e personal effect and answer bi a wo koto neama kono na security for no so asen abe cross o. Ebi okra customs for no hwe na say me boss say mo famra ha. Enti e ho kakra no na wo kra passenger no ana nipa no citizen no say passenger wo ba no why kind of frustrated say neama ba ku we yatu na we yakwa akoto so sometimes they go
clearly
it has been there.
Listen, what you are saying,
right.
When customs is done, and is absolutely right.
Right.
If you carry your bag and customs clears you, they go.
Right.
The next person who can stop you, they don't go. I suspect something. It's national security.
Absolutely.
They can stop you.
Yes, they can.
And say they suspect something,
They can.
and they will check.
They
are not checking to see the duty, no, a 3 Ghana, no, a 4 Ghana. But they are checking quantity.
The quantity.
They are suspecting that you have something. So when they check the quantity, and even if you've paid duty, and they look at it and they realize that, oh, you paid for 9 containers. Meanwhile, there is the containers are 10. They have every right to impound that.
let's come to the airport because
and
we are
get
in
back
relation to the
It's
airport.
airport as someone I'm making.
Okay.
Airport now, when they finish with
Container now, the
Oh, when I say it is,
takes us to the
no, it can
harbor.
be this. When I say
Okay.
container, I mean it could be anything.
Yeah.
Sorry, anyway, me too. I say, but what I'm saying here, customs or any check you are. Where I have a problem with Major, what's his name? Major Colonel Damwa. My bonaba do there when you tell me every custom.
Any point.
No, the issue is not the money he's made. The issue we are discussing. The man is crying. You see, you are not being fair to the man. You have spoken to the man, and the man has confirmed to you there. In Crawford, how no airport?
Yeah.
And I want country. It is a papa na country. The issue here in there. You become a whole nature, and I'm telling you there. For the man to come out, to even say it at his level for you and me to hear. Nature the challenge in Obronodo.
Challenge bro ne so ntia ne ye fancy ya na nyame ya adomo a ya ne kanje bi edafo fro ye ba ne ye free gym ne aba beka opani o kasetwa to e chief Nexen Binding deputy national organizer NDC chief Binding Nexen deputy Nexen no e o say name
on na mediko bebiara.
Oh, you say name. Hey, Major Fantifuya. Chabu brother.
From Chief Hamilton, Binding, Nixon.
How Hamilton will be the same name. I find the first name. Nixon will be the first name.
Or your papi one first name. And Nixon so your
papi one surname. You do all. You do all. Chief Binding Nixon.
Yes.
Deputy National Organizer NDC. And now we don't know Oyem Fantini one fabro for the be Vincent Echo Asefua. Disappointed Roman father.
Oh, you don't want your Roman father.
Then
news bear West Bank.
Christos so mo oil fair at Christos in your mo oil fair.
Oh, your Roman father. No, she mo oil fair de me nyim de Christos. Senga ba na wa aba papers in my head can was.
Oh, yeah, MP more for more water for no pay that was a pass mo buy me did yakoda ba. Nyame ado cha de Nsroma besia ba that's UTV programs ni nyina de e da so a ho mamo yeyi efi sabre akopem china no pa ye de yempon 24/7 enti ya hwebi ma ye nyame ado ma ho china yakram.